I am Dr. Cindy, and I want you to go floss yourself, which is why I have started doing some educational and entertaining videos about dentistry. I have been practicing dentistry here in Canada since 2012, and as the owner of my very own practice, Horizon Dental, I love finding new ways to brighten lives and create smiles. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Quick disclaimer before I get started. Please remember that this video is for fun and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. So if you have any dental concerns, please consult your oral health care provider, which might be me. So as the first video in my Dentist React series, I have chosen to react to this video called 10 Simple Life Hacks for Teeth Whitening Everyone Should Know, DIY Teeth Whitening. So I'm excited to dive into this. I just want to quickly review that there are two different kinds of stains that can affect your teeth. The first one is what we would call an extrinsic stain, something that's on the outside of your teeth. This is going to be coffee residue, wine stains, food stains, these sorts of things. And they all sit on the outer layer of the enamel and can often be removed with some sort of abrasive toothpaste or other bleaching product. The other kind of staining is a little bit harder to get rid of because it's what we call intrinsic. So it's coming from inside the tooth. And this can happen, teeth will change color for a number of reasons. They do darken, unfortunately, as we age, as well as if the enamel starts to wear down or you have some old fillings, sometimes those colors can be affected. So most of the time, a professional whitening product like the Zoom products that we work with here in the office are used to tackle those intrinsic stains. You also have the option of doing bonding or veneers, which can artificially change the color of your teeth. So let's dive into 10 simple life hacks for teeth whitening everyone should know.
Hey girl, hey! So what's up guys, welcome back. Today I want to show you guys some DIYs or life hacks for whiter teeth. So this video might come off a little bit random, but let me tell you guys how I thought about this video. So my brother's wedding actually
a wedding is a really common reason why people will choose to whiten their teeth. Like big life events tend to make us want to look and feel our best. And doing some smile enhancement before an event like that is really, really common.
First of all, I haven't whitened my teeth in a really long time. Like I've never bleached them ever. And I haven't done any like little home remedies in a really long time. So I decided to whiten my teeth and try this hack that my dad taught me years back. He told me about burning a tortilla and, you know, helping whiten your teeth or whatever. I
cannot wait to see that one because a burnt tortilla, I don't understand how that's gonna whiten someone's teeth.
But I was like, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna try other things to whiten my teeth for the weekend. But I decided, you know what, might as well film a full-blown video, but why not, okay? And I'd like to say, of course, these are not 100% original remedies. I'm sure you guys have heard of some of them, but I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to click the like button. If you don't like it, then just like it. It's all good. However you're feeling, it's okay. So the first one I want to show you is the lemon and baking soda method. Lemon actually has bleaching properties.
Lemon and baking soda.
And it's also used to brighten up dark spots.
I've heard that a lot on like beauty channels and things that I watch on YouTube, that lemon is something that can be used to lighten darkness on skin. I'm definitely a little bit hesitant to recommend it as a bleaching product because lemons are very acidic. So I'm curious to see what she does with these products.
Spots on skin, etc. As to the baking soda, it is the opposite of acidic. So not only does it act as a good scrub, but also it will reduce the acidity in the lemon juice.
Yeah, absolutely. So baking soda is definitely more on the basic or the less acidic side of the pH scale. And lemons are definitely acidic and are lower? They're lower on the pH scale. Our saliva, our body is usually somewhere around the middle of the pH scale. And our saliva is actually designed to buffer or reduce the acidity of food and drink. Baking soda is also a really common component in toothpaste. In a small bowl, I'm going to make a small mix of equal amounts of baking soda and lemon juice.
Add that and mix that around. Add more baking soda or more lemon juice if you have to. You should have a paste-like consistency.
Yeah, she's basically making her own toothpaste right now, like her own whitening toothpaste. The baking soda will be abrasive as well, so it can remove a lot of that surface stain that I was talking about before.
So here's a quick before shot, and then I'm going to brush my teeth with it. I'm also going to leave this on my teeth for 1 minute or less. No more than that, because the lemon is acidic and leaving it too long is not good for the enamel.
Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that she said that. Definitely do not want to leave anything acidic like lemon, citrus, any of these kinds of acidic beverages or compounds on your teeth for any longer than a minute if possible. So definitely a really great idea to rinse thoroughly after using any sort of whitening product, whether it's a professional product or something that you're doing at home.
Then just rinse that out and brush your teeth with toothpaste as you usually would. But before you do, wait about 15 minutes before brushing. I noticed a difference right away.
I'm so glad that she said that. I mean, you absolutely do want to brush your teeth afterward, but she said to wait 15 minutes. I would actually recommend waiting 30 minutes. And the reason for this is the same, again, with any sort of acid beverage like coffee or orange juice that you might drink. Wait 30 minutes before brushing your teeth, because what the acidic compounds will do is actually thin or soften the enamel on the outer layer of your teeth. And if the enamel is softened and you go in there with an abrasive toothbrush and abrasive toothpaste, you are actually risking thinning out that enamel, which again, long term, might actually make your teeth appear more yellow because you're going to see that yellow inner layer shining through the enamel at that point. So again, the important take home here is waiting 30 minutes before brushing your teeth after any sort of acidic challenge to your mouth.
And this is only one use. I recommend you don't use this one often, maybe once a week, because too much lemon can wear out the enamel.
Yeah, okay, so she is right on it. I am so glad that she said that.
Next up is the toothpaste, salt, and lemon paste. I'm taking half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of lemon juice, and a little bit of toothpaste. I'm mixing that all.
I'm not sure why she's mixing, like this is Crest Soft White toothpaste. It's actually a really great whitening toothpaste that I like quite a bit. But I'm not sure why she's mixing it with salt and lemon when the toothpaste itself already has that like abrasive whitening feature to it. I'm thinking that the salt crystals are adding to that abrasivity. And again, the lemon is softening the enamel so that the abrasives are going to work possibly better. But again, they might work too well. So I'm not sure about this one.
Up, and then with your finger or Q-tip, you're just going to rub that all over your teeth.
Okay. So she's recommending to just apply it to the teeth with just a fingertip or a toothpick or cotton thingy. Okay, I really like how she's being very cautious about how she's applying this whitening agent. She's using her fingertip, and as she said, a Q-tip will work just as well, but she's just putting that on the teeth themselves and avoiding the sensitive gums that might get really sore from being exposed to these kinds of whitening products, this kind of acidic bleaching stuff. So I love how she's applying it here and just making sure to aim for the surfaces that need to be bleached.
You're going to leave this on for about a minute and then rinse. This method is recommended about once or twice a week max. And here's the before picture from the beginning, y'all. Oh my god.
Again, I love how she's recommending to only use it once or twice a week. I would definitely recommend the same thing, and I recommend this when people are trying a whitening toothpaste as well. You only want to use something that abrasive once or twice a week tops. It's a lot easier to maintain that color once you get there, but if you're applying it too often, then again, you're going to risk softening or thinning that enamel, which can lead to sensitive teeth, cavities, and again, might actually make your teeth appear more yellow because you can see that inner layer of dentin shining through. She's got so much good advice.
You never realize how yellow your teeth are until you whiten them.
They look great.
By the way, pause. I'm going to pause this really fast. So no, this did not freeze on you. Let me pause really quickly to tell you guys to not do all of these methods all at once. I recommend trying a method at a time and not too often. Maybe once a week or max 2 for these methods I've talked about. Also, if you are 12 years old or younger, I would check with your dentist before trying these lemon remedies. Because usually at your age, just brushing them and flossing them will give you pearly whites.
Again, she has got some really great advice. Don't use more than one whitening product at a time. Make sure that you're using it sparingly so that you don't cause damage to yourself. And I would say the same thing. We don't often professionally whiten children's teeth, especially if they're still growing or they don't have a full permanent dentition yet. We like to wait until they're older and so that the teeth are mature and strong enough to sort of handle that kind of procedure.
So on to the third method, it's the lemon and water method. I'm using half a teaspoon of water and half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Never use the lemon juice on its own. Although it does help kill mouth bacteria and prevents oral diseases, don't use it alone directly on your teeth because it's very acidic. So I'm having somebody else try this on their teeth. I'm taking a Q-tip and rubbing it onto their teeth or their stains. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then rinse and brush your teeth with your toothpaste as you usually would. You can use this method about twice a week.
This is another interesting one. So that's actually a really good this is actually a really good example of dehydrating teeth to make them look brighter. This is something that we caution people about when we're doing our professional whitening because teeth, of course, are hydrated. They're in our mouth, they're bathed in our saliva all the time. So a lot of what gives them their shine happens to be just the fact that there's water content in our teeth. But whenever you use any kind of bleaching product or acid product, then you will see what we call a mattifying effect, and you can see that on the teeth here in the screen, that the teeth look quite white, but they also have that frosted appearance, which isn't a natural state for the teeth to be in, and that color is going to change and deepen and mature as the teeth get hydrated. So we tell this to people all the time, again, after our professional whitening. The color is going to change over the next couple of days while the teeth rehydrate. So you might leave here with a really, really intensely bright smile, and that's going to tone down a little bit after a few days.
So next up is the apple cider vinegar and water method. It serves as a natural mouthwash before brushing your teeth. Doing this daily can actually help prevent tooth decay.
It's a terrible idea to be putting anything acidic like apple cider vinegar into your mouth and then immediately brushing your teeth afterward. You are going to damage your enamel,
which is great and helps sore gums. Some people actually brush their teeth directly with this, but it's not recommended because over time it can wear out the enamel. So I just added a tiny amount into some water, and now time to gargle it everywhere, which, by the way, it smells and tastes absolutely disgusting. Ooh, try to keep it in there for about a minute.
So she's basically made her own mouthwash. Again, it's a much more acidic product than I would recommend for people. It may thin the enamel, and it may actually increase your risk for cavities.
So something that is said to whiten teeth is actually raisins. Apparently raisins help to keep your teeth white by inducing saliva production.
What?
I don't know, but I feel like they look white, huh?
Okay. I definitely do not endorse this particular step in her process. There is no way that chewing on raisins is going to brighten your teeth. Raisins have a high sugar content just like any other dehydrated fruit, and they're incredibly sticky and high in sugar just like any other dehydrated fruit. So by snacking on raisins and you think that you're whitening your teeth, what you're probably doing is creating cavities here. She's right that raisins or other foods are going to stimulate saliva flow, and that saliva flow can be important for removing any yellow plaque off of your teeth. But there is no way that raisins are going to help whiten your teeth. I definitely do not recommend snacking on any dehydrated fruit, including raisins, if your goal is to whiten your smile.
Like after those few that I did, I feel like they're getting really white. Sometimes my teeth look a little yellow. Like even if I
right now they look white, huh?
Next up is oil pulling. This is very good for oral detoxifying, keeping your teeth white and all that. This is so good for your oral health in general that you can do this anywhere from 4 to 7 days a week. So if you want to do this every day, you can. Just take a spoon of oil, swish it around for 10 to 15 minutes before brushing your teeth.
I love the face that she makes there. It's like
20 seconds? Or 30 seconds?
Yeah, you can tell how tired she's getting already. I'm not surprised that oil pulling showed up in this video. It's a really common holistic hack for improving your oral hygiene. And I honestly can't see a lot of big problems with coconut oil. Again, it's not going to harm your teeth. It's not going to harm your gums, which is amazing. But it is going to coat your teeth and it's going to coat your mouth with an oil. And I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do for your cavity risk. The big problem that I have with oil pulling is just the fact that you have to do it for 15 to 20 minutes. And have you ever tried to swish something in your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes? I have. It was a no-go. I think I maybe made it to 5 minutes before I completely gave up because my mouth was so incredibly sore afterward. It was not worth it. I think that there are much easier ways to brighten your smile, and I don't think that coconut oil is necessarily the way to go. But at the same time, it won't hurt you. It's just gonna make your face really tired.
2 minutes?
Yeah, like you can see how tired
10 minutes, 15 minutes. You're not gonna do that for 15 minutes. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then she's brushing her teeth afterward to remove the
Next up is the
oil
one I
that's
learned
right.
from my dad years ago. It's using a burnt tortilla.
Burnt
It's like using
tortilla!
charcoal, except you're using a burnt tortilla. And I'm gonna have my sister Mara demonstrate this for
Okay, that
y'all.
kind of makes sense, like the charcoal.
Just take the tortilla and just rub it in your mouth. You literally, you take the tortilla. Yeah. There you go. You just have to rub it in. We used to do this before, dude. You're just gonna rub it in, and it's actually best if you actually take a toothbrush and use it almost as a toothpaste.
Okay, I get it now. They're using a burnt tortilla in place of something like a charcoal toothpaste. And yeah, charcoal toothpastes, again, typically work through abrasivity. So yeah, that might remove some of those surface stains. The problem that I have with wasting a tortilla on this project, by the way, is just the fact that those like irregular small pieces of tortilla, they're burnt, they're going to be sharp, and rubbing those around your teeth or using your toothbrush like she recommended there might actually cause cuts and sores to your gums. So again, I don't think that it's really worth using a tortilla. I guess if it's the only thing you have available and you need something in a pinch, please be very, very careful. But I would definitely recommend trying, again, the Crest 3D Whitening toothpaste that she was using earlier, or try a professional bleaching product like what we provide here in the office.
You look stupid. So here's a way to make your teeth appear brighter and whiter. Wearing red colored lipstick will make your teeth appear as if they are whiter. It's even better if the lipstick has a blue undertone to it.
Oh my gosh. This is probably, honestly, my favorite hack so far because it's completely non-invasive. All you need is a gorgeous shade of lipstick. And she's absolutely right. The tones, the makeup that we use can definitely affect the perceived color of our teeth. So having any kind of dark lipstick is going to enhance that smile. This is also why people who have, like people of color, their teeth appear to be brighter than, ghostly pale people like myself because of that contrast between their white teeth and their darker face. This is also an unfortunate reason why a lot of redheads tend to perceive that their smiles are more yellow because they have this kind of more yellow undertone to their complexion.
For the next method, we're using the hydrogen peroxide method, which, by the way, for the hydrogen peroxide, you want to make sure to get one that is 3% or under because that will be safe for your teeth. So I'm going to take a small cup and I'm going to mix in 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide, a little bit of toothpaste, and a half teaspoon of water.
Okay.
I'm going to mix this right up and then brush my teeth with it for about 2 minutes. Do this every week until you reach the results that you want. Once you do have your results and your teeth are white, limit this method to about once a month.
Okay. So yeah, she's basically making, again, kind of her own whitening paste. I'm not really sure why she would need to mix the baking soda and the Crest 3D White toothpaste in with the peroxide because both of them are basically just going to be abrasives. So I don't think that she necessarily needs both. The use of the peroxide is very interesting, and she's absolutely right. You want to have a low concentration. You need to dilute that because if it's too strong, it's going to burn your tissues. We actually create a disinfecting mouth rinse that we ask patients to use before we start procedures on them. It has a 1% hydrogen peroxide dilution, and it's just meant to sort of remove any of the surface bacteria or viruses so that we're not aerosolizing those as we work. As well, when we have our professional bleaching products, we use a 9.5% hydrogen peroxide gel that is applied to the teeth. If you're using the day white, it's going to be about 30 to 60 minutes once a week that you'll be using that product. One of the other products that we have, the Zoom Night White, uses carbamide peroxide, which is released over a longer period of time. That's why you can use that 16% carbamide peroxide gel overnight to get the results that you're looking for.
So the next method I'm using is the strawberry and toothpaste method. Now I do know that people use the strawberries alone on their teeth, but this is acidic, so sometimes it's best to mix it with something else to kind of dilute it a little bit. Although we do use strawberries and it does go through our teeth, when you're whitening your teeth with it, you're rubbing it directly to it, if that makes any sense. So I'm just crushing a little bit of strawberry and putting it into my toothpaste.
I'm sorry, but this seems like a waste of a good strawberry. You can tell how food motivated I am. Okay, so again, she's kind of just making her own toothpaste. I'm not sure what benefits
once everything is mixed together, it should look like this, which by the way, after a few minutes, it just turns white. The strawberries and everything, it just all looks white because of the toothpaste. So just brush your teeth with that as you usually would with your regular toothpaste. And by the way, if they do get caught in there, the strawberries, then just floss them out. Which by the way, also, you should be flossing regardless. It's a big way to keep your teeth clean. And there you have it, 10 hacks for teeth whitening.
Go floss yourself.
So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. So overall, I think this worked. I mean, I know I did do most of them on my teeth, and that probably made a big difference. But I think it works. From the very first one, I started noticing the differences. Yeah. Y'all, my teeth look so white right now. They probably don't look Hollywood white, but compared to how my teeth were, they look white. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. Also, do not forget to go check out my vlog channel.
Yeah, so I really did enjoy watching this video. I thought that she had a lot of really great information and tips in this video. I think at the end of it all, if you take away anything from it, it's that no matter which whitening product you're using, whether it's a professional whitening or a do-it-yourself whitening, be sure to only use one whitening product at a time. Limit the exposure that you're putting it on there to your teeth. 1 minute tops is what I would recommend. I agree with what she said. Please wait 30 minutes before brushing your teeth after having anything acidic. Please stay away from raisins and other dehydrated sticky fruits and compounds that might actually increase your risk of getting cavities. They will definitely not whiten your teeth. And if you're really interested in getting that professionally bright white smile, definitely consult your oral health care provider. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more fun and informative videos about dentistry. And don't forget to go floss yourself.